Olá pessoas, voltamos aqui após sermos derrubados pela incompetência da Enel em fazer a eletricidade funcionar. Tivemos uma queda de luz e o computador desligou, né? Então acabamos tendo a live fatiada novamente. Daí a gente tava no meio da história, não sei se vamos voltar ali da parte que a gente tava, vai voltar de antes. Se vai cortar aquela parte da história e vamos continuar da parte seguinte, né, da parte em frente da quest. Mas vamos esperar o jogo carregar e torcer para não ter corrompido nada, né? Porque se fosse Powered, a gente ia ter que fazer umas manobras aqui para recuperar o save. No Powered é assim que acontecem as coisas. Vamos esperar aqui um pouco, né? Porque tá demorando um pouquinho que nossa carregar aqui o jogo. Talvez tenha a ver com o fato de o jogo ter sido fechado bruscamente, graças à queda de luz. Mas a gente estava ali no meio da nossa história, da continuação da história aqui do jogo, né? A gente descobrindo lá a existência quer dizer, o pessoal descobrindo a existência do Echo que fica dentro do rover, que chamando ele de Little One, ele queria ganhar um nome e eu chamaria ele de Fome Zero, se fosse para eu dar um nome para ele, porque ele sempre só quer saber de comer. Ele só quer saber de comer os ecos lá, de absorver os ecos. E agora ele saiu lá e resolveu comer toda a comida que ele achou pela frente. Então ele chamou ele de Fome Zero. Pode ser Saco Sem Fundo também, Pac-Man, ele é o Come-Come. Mas vamos ver o nome que ele vai ganhar. Primeiro a gente precisa ver se o jogo vai carregar, né? Que tá complicado, que tá demorando demais. Provavelmente não vou ter tanta sorte aqui quanto o pessoal do Twitter, que uma hora depois de lançar a atualização já tinham pegado a gente. Já tinha um monte de gente postando lá no Twitter que tinha pegado a gente, pegado o Double 5 estrelas, né? Pegado 5 estrelas dobrado lá. Na hora que pegaram a gente. Então, essas pessoas são pessoas de muita sorte ou pessoas que gastam muito dinheiro com o jogo. Aparentemente, o nosso jogo que não me dá tanta sorte assim. Nos outros personagens eu acabei gastando próximo dos 80 tiros lá que precisa para ser garantido que ele venha. E agora eu já fiz o que? 20 tiros. E não dei sorte ainda. Então vamos ver se a gente junta mais alguns astrites ali pra gente ter os... pra comprar mais um tiro lá pra gente completar os 10 tiros. A gente tem 9 lá pra fazer. A gente já tem 9. Com mais um a gente consegue lançar mais 10 tiros seguidos. E daí a gente vê se com 30 tiros a gente consegue atingir. Que ela tem um gameplay que parece bem interessante. Ela pode ser que substitua em Lin o nosso time. Vamos, jogo. Carrega, filho. Eu sei que você tá num HD, que eu devia ter te instalado num SSD, mas... seria bom você carregar rápido. As pessoas não gostam de ficar vendo tela de carregamento. Nem eu. Tá fazendo barulho das coisas em volta. Musiquinha legal aí, ó.
Next time, I'll definitely say some for you. Just,
voltamos aqui pra parte que a gente tava.
Please?
Já falei, Fome Zero. Fome Zero é seu nome, cara.
A name? Now? Yes, I want it now. Look, your name's Chisha, your name's Yang Yang, and you... your name is...
Mars Rover. Você não vê não? As pessoas chamam ele de Rover. Porque eles não gostam de chamar ele de Mars. Mars Rover.
How do you still remember? With your old name and memories all gone, it's a good idea to go with a new... Yeah! Exactly like she said. Every one of you has a name, and I want one for myself, too. I'm really not asking much. I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking. Names are a big deal, you know. Like once you have one, it's stuck with you for life. Gotta make sure it's a good one. Can't have people not scared of me when they hear it. No time for regrets here. That's true. Let's see. You want a cool one. What about Echo the Invincible? What do you say? Nah, nuh-uh, absolutely no. That's too straightforward. It's no better than calling me the little one. Hey, it makes every difference in the world. I am Echo the Invincible! That's what a hero play character would say as their transformation call. Or maybe, since you can fly, and you've got those long ears, why don't you call yourself, Righteous Raptor, or Valor Hawk, or Flying Fury? No. Absolutely no. Why do they all sound so cringy? Why? I love it when people call me the Chinjo Speedster. Doesn't that sound awesome? Huh? Sure, if you say so. Anyway, they all sound like anything but my name. Absolutely no. Aha! I knew Rover would come up with a good... Wait, why does it sound so random? You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you?
Acho que era pro Hoover tá falando alguma coisa, não?
Yeah, it's simple, easy to remember. I can imagine myself yelling it out loud, and at least it sounds better than Chisha's cringy titles. But you know, it doesn't quite feel majestic enough.
Why is it suddenly so quiet? Is it not happy with the name? Why, though? Can't think of anything better that's catchy, impactful, and clever all at once.
Queria saber qual que é o nome.
Happy... Abraxas? What's wrong? What are you muttering about? What? Sounds like you're reading a spell. I don't know, but I just have this feeling that this is what my name should be. Okay, ready? Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name. Of course I like it. You came up with it for me. I was just trying to get used to it, that's all. Besides, I feel attached to this name now. My name is Abby. You will not call me the little one again. Sure, we won't. Got it. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers from from Abby. But now we're back at square one.
Nossa, tem nome pra ele agora, viu? Esse cara é chato.
I really thought we could figure out where Abby came from. It might not lead us to other special
Veio
echoes.
do Last of
It's
Us.
at least a starting point to uncover Rover's past. Then we'll have something to do before asking Madam Magistrate and our Sentinel about it again.
Maybe we can start with Abby's special abilities instead. Each special echo has a unique ability. We can compare what Abby does with our records of other echoes to see where they came from. Besides, it was Abby's power that helped Rover defeat the Threnodian, I suppose.
Why do you sound so unsure? Didn't you see it all with your own eyes? Abby, can you show us again? I'm super curious how you did that. Who knows? We might learn something. Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. But this place is too crowded. Let's move to that open spot over there. All right, all eyes on me. What's going on? I'll try again, just you see.
E vai explodir. Ih, não explodiu, não ficou Super Saiyajin. Só ficou brilho.
Just a little slip, that's all. I can do it. You gotta trust me. Back then, I just stood in front of him, and that big bad Threnodian monster thing just left. So, you didn't really do anything? Huh? No, I definitely did something. Like I said, I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy, coming closer and closer. It was like nothing I ever smelled before. I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up and reach out for it.
So, maybe Abby's power activates automatically under certain circumstances. Perhaps Abby can't control it yet.
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet. Hey! Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. Really.
Espera um pouquinho, pessoal. Só vou ver um negócio. Estamos de volta aqui, pessoas. Ele vê um negócio, mas não dá pra terminar agora.
And did nothing, and ended up beating a Threnodian. Imagine what I could do if I actually tried.
Enquanto ele tinha desligado.
Hey, Rover, get behind me next time we run into anything, okay? I'll keep you safe. Promise. You're so real for that, Abby. You bet. I said I'm super strong. I'll protect him.
That's very reassuring to hear, but it seems we're stuck again. I can't think of anything else to check out.
Knew it. Nothing about Rover's ever gonna be easy to figure out. Maybe we should bring Baijia, Mr. Shangli, Yao, and all the researchers in Qinzhou? No, in the entire Huanglong together? They'll do a nice and thorough examination on Abby, and then... Absolutely no! I said no! Told that poker-faced researcher already! I'll make it clear. I am to stay with Rover.
I agree. Abby cannot leave Rover's side, but we can't just trap him here for research. Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's powers, and what exactly happened between you two? There are so many questions we can't figure out yet. Our Sentinel Joy can look into the future. Nothing ever deviates from its predictions. It has already sort of guided you to the Norfolk Barrens through Madam Magistrate's messages, right? Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps you can consult our Magistrate and our Sentinel again. I'm sure they can offer you some more useful guidance.
Relax, relax. You have me now, remember? Meeting up with that Jinshi person, getting your memories back. I've got you. Speaking of that, so this Sentinel can predict the future? That sounds cool. The name Jue sounds pretty cool too. It's almost as cool as mine.
Mas legal com o seu.
What does it look like? Where is it? Since we're paying it a visit, this Sentinel should treat us with food, right? I wonder how the food's gonna taste. Our Sentinel protects every one of us. Of course it's cool. But why are you talking about food again? Didn't you just stuff your face? What? Is your stomach a black hole? I can't help it.
Esse deveria ser o nome dele.
Starving.
Black Hole. Porque ele sempre come e tá com fome. Muitos dias depois.
Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry.
E então agora
How about we go to that place we
o
went to
voador
last
vai
time?
ficar falando
With Yang Yang and
igual
Jisha. I love
a
their
personagem
food so
irritante
much.
do Gaijin Impact.
Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night? Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory? Hang on, so let me get this straight. The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon, and then there were all these bad things going on with lots and lots of tacit discords, but the Sentinel saved the day. How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh, in your dream it made the time different there.
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters out. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords, where people lived peacefully. Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slow time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me. What was that place you dreamed about called?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream, the Sentinel mentioned a place called Mount Firmament.
Mount Firmament? Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? Then I'm sure you're not from around here.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon either. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the echoes there are next level. Oh, you're not from around here? Well, that explains why you don't know about Mount Firmament. Legends say Mount Firmament is where the first people of Jinzhou lived. It looks like a giant statue of our Sentinel Jue. I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come back. If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firmament is on the east side of Whining Ix's Mire, and you can see it from a distance.
The southeast. The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast, from that mountain they just mentioned.
Palminha tem o nariz poderoso, hein?
It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels kinda weird, though. Doesn't smell natural. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where time passes slowly? Do you want to go check it out?
I had a flashback about seeing their Sentinel. Perhaps that happened on Mount Firmament. I can feel an unknown force guiding me, urging me to go there and find something. Jinshi said she'll go search for the Sentinel and update me on its whereabouts. But so far, I've not heard anything from the City Hall yet.
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Finalmente vamos começar a missão.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Let me take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
É muito melhor quando ele tá dormindo, ele não fica falando, enchendo o saco dos outros. Ele é o fominha sonolento. Tem o tal do elevador. Chega logo, elevador. 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 Eu já tava aqui, eu sou burro. Achei que eu ia ser esmagado pelo elevador de novo.
I see my way clear.
Eu tava com esse time aqui. Vamos trocar para o Mars Rover, já que a gente tá com o time do Mars Rover, a gente joga com ele. E aí nas cutscenes vão ficar trocando.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today?
Eita, minha cadeira está bem barulhenta, não posso ficar me mexendo loucamente.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days.
Então a gente tem que ir lá.
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location.
Gangue do vilão do Rei Leão sequestrou o dragãozão boladão.
Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure.
Olha só.
Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
I'm here. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though.
Só pensa em comida, cara. Tá doidão.
Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. Feels like my body can only process what I consume while sleeping. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our Wayfinder should have plenty information to share.
E agora vai ficar demorando toda vez que chega em 75%, tá bom mesmo. Caraca, esse monte de firmamento é longe, hein? Olha os gatos e os cachorros. Ainda bem que aqui é diferente do pau hoje. Eu posso me teleportar para os lugares, não importa onde eu esteja. A gente vai para aquele dragãozão lá, certo? Olha só, aquilo ali já é o bicho novo. Parece não, aquilo ali são os bichos de fogo. Pensei que era um outro eco novo. Eu estou confundindo com os bichos do Power World. Não sei, vamos descobrir. Não é nas quests que eu quero ver o mapa. Onde raios é um monte de firmamento aqui. Vamos teleportar pra cá e daqui a gente vai pra lá, que deve ser rapidão. Ainda bem que eu não inventei de andando, senão a gente ia ficar um bom tempo aqui. Ah, agora esses caras falam.
I sense your weakness.
Antes eles não falam. Interessante. Mais um holograma que deve ser forte pra caramba e eu não vou lutar com ele. Tem porto ali do outro lado, por que a gente tem que sair daqui? E, tipo, dá pra ir nadando até ali, não? Ali era o lugar que eu tentei ir, o dragãozão boladão. Eu tentei ir nadando e não deu muito certo.
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too.
E o personagem que não dá pra gente pegar ainda. O personagem que é afetado muito bem pela física. A física do jogo funciona muito bem para esse personagem.
Your wayfinder.
É só...
Don't worry. The rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
Um dragãozão muito legal. É isso que eu sei.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality.
Isso.
That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside.
Isso.
Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than... The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out. Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinshi.
Só.
From what I understand, there is a strong link between you and the Sentinel. More importantly, you've been the primary target of the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them.
Yes, no.
They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
Chegou o barco aí pro
The rain is subsiding.
Caída do
The sky
Dragãozão.
will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
No barco mágico que anda sozinho. Será que tem gente dentro do barco? O Mars Rover gostou da musiquinha.
We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
Está diferente da imagem de quando o barco parou. negócio estava me trollando, tava falando que eu tinha chegado no nível 14 do level de união. Mas tudo bem, não vou encher o saco. Mais um troféu. A gente comprar mais um aqui, hein? Vamos confirmar aqui. E vamos ver se a sorte vai sorrir para nós agora. Mais 10. Não foi dessa vez.
Ranger Donjing. Worry not. My Crimson Blade will not harm.
Mais um da jovem que fica perdendo sangue. Vamos tentar aqui uma vez pegar a arma, quer ver? Não veio nada de interessante. Mais um. Sem sorte. Deixa ali os 5 parado. Depois a gente tenta mais uma vez. E eu percebo tão errado de novo. Mais uma que está quase no nível máximo que eu não uso. Vamos pegar o baú aqui.
Break. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness.
You're wide open. Wind Rider.
Será que é correto era meus personagens estar level 80 pra gente ir pra cá? Aí complicou. Aí o jogo está de brincation comigo.
For emergencies. Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
Aqui a gente vai encontrar os cervos.
The bridge has broken.
Percebi.
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state.
Isso.
My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving.
Isso.
But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost?
O mundo que sabia usar morreu.
Do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
Olha só, outra teoria interessante.
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently. Let's give it a try.
Vamos ativar. Tem uma ponte. Coisas para a gente coletar aqui, ó. Uma coisa. Pegamos mais sino.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive
Tem que ativar.
and unshakable determination?
Tá bom. Só chegar no negócio agora, não precisa mais apertar o botão para ativar. Ali já tem os pontos diferenciados. Pena do Corujito. Chegamos aqui. Pega o baú que está aqui, show. Deu o baú.
Remnants of the past.
Os baús.
Cherish every gain.
Tá, agora quando a gente vai embora daqui, jogo. Não caia pra trás, meu. A gente continua, já pegamos os baús. Olha só, se eu pegar todos os mapas, só aparece um baú. Sim, essa foi realmente uma descoberta inesperada. Você está certo, Marcelo. Toelho. Caçamos um toelho. Os pessoas aqui são muito fortes. Acho que vou ter que dar uma farmada aqui para conseguir subir meus personagens pro level 80. Senão vai ficar meio complicado. Só pro level 70 não foi o suficiente. O problema é que eu não tenho mais itens de XP de sobra.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
O pessoal da missão tá no nível certo.
One with the sounds. Sounds come forth.
Ready for battle. Settle. Saves me the search. Unstoppable.
Vocês vão brincar com o dragãozão bolado.
Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around.
Vou pegar o baú, olha só.
Anticipated your arrival.
Novos puzzles diferenciados pra gente fazer. Só onde tem um baú. E o baú é
The
uma
entrance is
armadilha.
sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Sério? Long range weapons. A gente vai na porrada mesmo.
Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
E mais barreiras.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions.
So.
What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament, but aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Então agora a gente pode andar de boa. Então, tecnicamente, a gente só vai achar os caras de vermelho pra gente lutar. Nossa, a gente tem frio, né? Mas a água não está congelada, jogo. A água está congelada, jogo. Quebrar isso. Não, não dá pra gente sair destruindo as cercas. Então vamos seguir em frente. Olha só, tinha uma missão que era para entrar na água. É só uma forma de recuperar HP. Interessante.
It's time.
Que isso? Achamos mais sinos. Não sei porque esses sinos servem, mas vamos coletar.
An unexpected discovery.
Subir mais ainda. Deixa eu cair no mato. E eu errei. Não deu certo também. Vamos ter que trocar a pessoa da longa distância. Ou pegou aí no algum. Vamos ter que trocar aqui pro pessoal da longa distância. Pro nosso amigo Bofete. Pronto. Pegamos o que a gente precisava. Agora a gente pode voltar pro time certo. Eu destruir esses caminhos. E não dá.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You need only focus on what you have to do.
Esse aqui a gente tem que ativar. Primeiro lá não precisava ativar, mas agora precisamos ativar esse aqui. Agora liberou o mapa. Isso aqui seria muito maior, mas como tem a parte de água em volta, né? Só uma ilhazinha mesmo. Será que depois que a gente terminar isso daqui libera mais alguma coisa ou é só esse pedaço mesmo que vai liberar? Porque tem mais coisa pra cá. Na verdade tem mais coisa pra muitos lados. Então a gente vai ter que esperar mais tempo. Talvez vou acabar tendo que farmar durante o fim de semana porque meus personagens não estão no nível correto. Eu não tenho itens suficiente para subir este nível, provavelmente. Mas aí vai depender de como vão acontecer as coisas no fim de semana. Aparentemente esse fim de semana vai ser um fim de semana frio, vai ser um fim de semana legal. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui no databanco. Dá pra subir pro 21 agora. Então temos mais alguns aqui pra gente buscar. Interessante. Então vou ter que fazer alguma coisa pra descongelar o tempo.
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen? It sounds like you did dream of this place.
Só.
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay.
Só.
Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
Pessoas que não estão congeladas.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path. But every trap has its weak points. Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Traces end here. Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Acho que não, porque tá todo mundo congelado.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Tá na frente da cidade não ajuda. E não vai ter que brigar com os carinhas. Vamos derrotar o Zé da Bazuca de primeiro. Vai atingir.
The end has come.
Ready for battle. Finale. Time to fight back. Wind Rider. I can take it. 7.
Gordo, não, pra gente lutar com ele.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Food. I need.
Ele é parente do
The
Ed.
hour is upon us.
Só pensa em comida.
The traces disappear by the pond.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
Isso.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Passagens
Let's go
secretas.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon bolts to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
Mars Rover não tem ataques à distância. Infelizmente, o ataque é obrigatoriamente feito à distância. Ou não.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Chamou o YouTube.
Lady Xingyi,
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young sir? What shall I call you?
Mars Rover.
My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Fumo. Pessoas com nomes engraçados. A gente vai ter que se ver na beleza até onde? Não posso falar com o pessoal. Então vamos falar com o Manco Fumo. Temos que falar com a tia Zona, que ela finalmente chegou no lugar dela.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
E ela tá vendo um dragão.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after.
So.
But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
E só então tia Zona Poderosa tem poderes.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it.
So.
The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel? The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlong Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truthseeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus' main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truthseeker's Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Os caras têm todo caminho de túneis.
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinxi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
Entendi. O pessoal quer me obrigar a usar os... O jogo quer me obrigar a usar os caras de ataque de longa distância. Acho que eles perceberam que ninguém gosta da xixa, daí eles colocaram coisas pra você fazer com personagens de longa distância. Isso daqui. Temos mais um sino. Descobri que tinha que ter um botão para trocar o time rápido. Ah, agora eles trocaram o botão. Agora não é mais chat, agora você abre o mapa com o select. Muito bom. Igual os caras fizeram alterações boas. Muito bom. Só isso aqui é um eco, quero ir pra mim. Quero achar um desses, esse parece bem legal. Só que provavelmente ele vai ser meio bobo, igual o lobo que a gente já pegou lá. Ele só vai aparecer, bater e ir embora. Eu esqueci de ativar aquilo ali, é? O que eu ativei era embaixo. E olha só os caras aqui. Não era pra ter... Não era pra ter todo mundo congelado.
Ready for battle. Break. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider.
Ó, vamos absorver um eco novo aí. Lava larva. Vamos continuar aqui seguindo a missão, vai. Vamos aqui mais uma coisa. Quest de exploração. Interessante. O podcast do pioneiro. Botão errado novamente. Opa. Esquecendo as coisas.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xing-Yi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time.
So?
Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why? We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Interessante. Vamos descobrir aqui como que isso funciona. Ah tá, eu tenho que mexer para eu poder quebrar os negócios.
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter.
Vamos descer aqui e ativar o mecanismo para a gente poder pegar o último.
one of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter.
Então tem que usar o negócio, mas sempre um dos 3 vai estar bloqueado. A diferença.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff?
Yes.
Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Vamos uma abertura. Mas ainda assim não me parece ser o suficiente.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle? It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously.
Simultaneously impossível, querido, não vai dar não. Se é um por vez. E é isso aí.
The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Sai daqui. Temos que trapacear. Tem um baúzinho aqui pra gente.
An unexpected discovery.
Eu acho que eu não tinha isso aqui, hein? Depois a gente volta lá pra ver.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters, they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. They create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Uma chuva de... Deixa eu tentar pegar os... nossos amigos das flechas primeiros.
Swift and resolute.
Vamos atingi-los.
Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. Keep it together.
Temos a flecha ali também.
Ready for battle. Settle.
fear no more.
Mais bichos, ainda bem que estávamos preparados.
I can take it. Target confirmed. War spares no one. All is fair in war. That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
Vamos ver se tem mais algo diferenciado por aqui. Opa, tem um negócio ali, o sino.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest. Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone?
Mm-hmm.
That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them. Yes. We still need the other two flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi. She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
It's time. This should come in handy.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence...
Que coisa maluca. Escritas.
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power, but it couldn't return things back to normal.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament. There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort. The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first Chronosorter, a man-made resonance object. No. A Chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power. We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
Yes, so... Tá, gente, ali. Indo pro bolsinho. Vamos voltar aqui. E a gente vai ter que trocar pro nosso amigo ali. Tutorials. A gente troca de novo aqui pro nosso amigo dos tiros. Não, tocou pra jovem ali que não tem tiros. Que eu estava com cauteado. A gente tem que lutar com os humanos ali.
Moment of resonance. One with the sounds. Sounds come forth. Last chance.
Ready for battle. Fear no more. Tell truth from the song.
Deixa eu ver se eu tenho algum item aqui pra recuperar a vida, senão acho que é meio complicado aqui. Não sei no personagem errado. É muita sacanagem. A gente tem uns mapas aqui de recuperar a vida. Sacanas, como que eu vou aumentar o negócio? Sério, você vai me obrigar a usar o mouse, Shuri? Esqueci de usar. Enfim.
Target complete. Misery follows. Stay calm. You're wide open. Don't you worry. I can take it. Extra supplies.
Słyszeli. Podia ser daquelas águas de curar a gente, né? Mas... Ah. Algum lugar que a gente vai ter que jogar isso aqui. Não sabemos aonde ainda. Mas...
Another chronosorter. The second. And Flarestone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chronosorter.
Aqui que tá o negócio que eu tenho que quebrar. Isso é com um novo item maluco. Então vamos voltar aqui. Agora que a gente descobriu isso, a gente vem aqui.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try?
Sim, shall we give it a try?
So it turned you into a Kleinbang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chronosorter. Let's give it a try.
Só, então agora a gente não precisa nadar.
The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
Você tava fora da longa distância de novo.
Extra supplies.
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Só o que tem ali só esperando por muita gente, um bicho bem legal.
Wind Rider. Finale. Tell truth from the side.
Moment of resonance. No one with the sounds.
Ah, não deu pra absorver, sacanagem. Absorveu o lobo legal. A gente troca pro time do Zé do Tiro. Conseguimos fazer ele chegar no level 70. E agora a gente tem que chegar no level 50 com os nossos outros. No level de união, level 50. Provavelmente tenho que fazer muitas outras coisas que eu não fiz ainda. Tinha alguma coisa ali que eu agora não lembro como que é. Que eu já tinha. Bolso maluco. Estou aqui de novo para um Mars Over. Só. Ah, de cuidar nas coisas, mas vou oferecer mano. Eu tenho que descobrir como que eu passo do outro lado. Mas depois a gente descobre isso.
An unexpected discovery.
Isso.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
Pega aí, jovem. Tenho que descobrir como que eu ativo ou desativo aquilo ali. Andar de cima. Não faz diferença. Vamos embora. Ainda pouco mais para baixo.
Seems stuck. We've reached the carrier lift. Something about the carrier lift seems stuck.
Dá pra ir pra baixo. Pegamos que eles fizeram 900 e poucos experimentos.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a second resonance awakening. Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote. Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening. No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel. And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order. Rover, do you have an idea?
Focar aqui novamente para a gente conseguir usar coisas de longo alcance.
Jinshi.
Focar aqui aparentemente talvez a gente tenha que lutar.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
But, Changli, you're...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you, Rover. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinshi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the
Legenda ficou ali meio
consequences, Jinshi?
bugada, hein?
Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Thank you, my teacher. Jingshi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
Nada aqui na cadeira, mas eu acho que a live já vai acabar por aqui, porque aparentemente tem muita história ainda pela frente. Para terminar isso hoje, teríamos que estender a live por muito mais tempo. Provavelmente a gente continua a história na segunda-feira.
Cherish every game.
Se eu entrar no jogo no fim de semana, vai ser só para tentar upar mais os personagens. Porque o pessoal aqui é aparentemente muito mais forte do que eu. Vai chegar provavelmente um momento que eu não vou conseguir lutar com os caras aqui. Apesar que para eu poder lutar aqui, eu teria que subir pro level 80 alguns personagens, mas para eu subir pro level 80 os personagens, eu tenho que subir o nível de união pro nível 50, certo? E isso provavelmente não vai dar pra fazer em 2 dias, eu acho. Mas vamos ver.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
Só atingiu ele. Vamos ver se esse aqui a gente consegue também sem ter que trocar de personagem.
It's not working.
Conseguimos.
We may need to follow a specific order.
E olha que tá de sacanagem, mas over.
Remnants of the past. An unexpected discovery.
Deixa eu voltar aqui pro elevador quebrado. Então, a gente tem que ativar aquilo ali primeiro. Olha, tem que ter uma ordem. Vamos trocar o cara aqui da tiro de longe, que eu posso ficar aqui no meio e ficar trocando. Funcionou.
It worked. The Court of Savantes set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
Isso. Acho que eu deveria ter ativado o negócio.
It's a trap. Watch out.
E lá vem um boss. E parece que é mais complicado. Não dá pra você sair na porrada, não. Corre, corre, com sua energia. Esse daqui é bom. Eu acho que essa daqui é bem melhor.
Clear as the blade. Make it faster. Take form.
Ela também usa o fogo.
Together we fight. The sky beckons. Evil be cleansed.
Conseguimos ganhar. Olha só.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Vamos ver, aparentemente a gente vai conseguir completar a primeira parte da missão e sair da caverna.
The Sentinel never tried to interfere with natural death before. Why did it make an exception?
Agora a gente consegue subir para o último andar.
An unexpected discovery.
Olha, eu que tinha aquele baú com o equipamento. Tem um lugar com o chão quebrado. Pera, naquele lugar tem aquele baú lá. Jogo sacana, não vai me deixar pegar o baú. Tem que descobrir outro jeito de ir lá. Tem um dragãozão bolado aqui, não vai ter.
The cipher key.
Vou dar chave que a gente vai buscar.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils.
Salve,
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Vai ser muito legal quando a gente pegar ela pra jogar, hein? A gameplay dela parece muito boa.
Chun-Li.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Chun-Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Sim, o jogo é muito legal, é muito divertido. Ah, os ursos estão de volta. Vamos ali do outro lado ativar o teleporte. Por quê? A live de hoje já está no seu final. A gente seguiu com a primeira parte da história. A gente vai continuar na segunda-feira, que vendo a nova história que foi lançada hoje. A gente não conseguiu ainda pegar a gente. A gente vai continuar tentando. Durante o fim de semana provavelmente eu vou entrar para dar uma farmada aqui e subir meus personagens de nível. Porque aqui nessa ilha os inimigos estão mais altos que o level 70, né? Pelo menos eu achei alguns que estavam mais alto do nível 70. Que é o mais forte, os meus personagens mais fortes. Então... Como assim você perdeu, cara? Não dá pra pegar aqui, não. Não, mas você pode ficar jogando aqui, não tem um limite de quantos tiros você pode dar? Até onde eu sei, você pode ficar dando tiro até pegar. Ainda vou tentar dar mais alguns tiros aqui, mas eu ainda não tenho mais as strikes. Durante o fim de semana vou dar uma farmada aqui pra pegar mais as strikes, subir mais de nível e tentar dar mais alguns tiros. Como sempre, agradeço quem participou da live, quem esteve presente. Se você está no YouTube, deixe seu like na live, se inscreva no canal. Se você está na Twitch e ainda não segue a nossa live, siga nosso canal para continuar assistindo aqui as lives de Wuthering Waves e ajudar a gente a ter mais pessoas assistindo a nossa live. Hoje é só. Valeu, falou e até a próxima.